Okay. Oops. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. No, I'm not talking about Encanto. But can you believe that song is number one at the Billboard charts? Unbelievable. We don't want to talk about Bruno. Meantime, they nominated the love song for Best Picture. Best animation for Encanto. But the love song of Encanto got nominated for Best Song from an animated feature, should I say. But anyway, welcome to official Manhattan Neighborhood Network episode for 2022. Okay, and tonight basically I'm going to just say upcoming features, little reviews, catching up on things of 2021, and what's the future of the show. I said this a couple of times. I wasn't too sure if I'm going to go full time with this. I'm not going to become a YouTuber. Let me just add that. We do have Video Line Express on YouTube. Basically, if you missed the episode on Saturdays at 5 p.m., you can catch up with it on YouTube, which usually takes a day or two. Usually by Monday morning, the episode premieres. That was the old format. Now they changed a little bit of the rules at the mothership, I like to say. That's the main studio. We're not going there for another couple months because they're going to be moving. Maybe we'll try to sneak in something for March for the Batman premiere. But right now it's Tuesday, January 1st, and this show is going to play on Saturday. And The Mandalorian is going to premiere tomorrow. Unfortunately, I can't. Episode 6, I can't give a review because, well, they got the way to do things is this show has to be taped and dropped off at the library at Manhattan Neighborhood Network by Tuesday, which is today. So I'm doing the show today, and the deadline is 8 p.m. tonight. So I'm going to go right through the show. So it might be a little pauses, might be a little bit confusion. I got my notes over here. So I'm going to try to cover as much as I can. But right now, for the first 5-10 minutes, it's going to be an update of what's going on. We're going to try to go back to the studio maybe in March or April. But then they're going to move, and we don't know where they're going to move to. They're located on 59th Street, and they're going to go maybe 23rd Street. We don't know. Or we might do the show from the Sister Club, which is the firehouse located on 110th Street on the east side of New York City. We get off on 59th Street, Columbus Circle, Warner Media. I think that's a new term now. And we head over to the west side. That's going to change. We don't know exactly what is the future. So for now, I'm doing the show for my little music studio. See the drums with the tambourine, you saw the guitar, the keyboards. I am on TikTok. I did my first little 1-minute play along on the keyboard. It's a music theme. I wonder what theme it is. Anyway, go check that on TikTok. And I've been doing a lot of mini reviews on Instagram. Whether I like the picture, 2 out of 3, 3 out of 5, like that. That's also Instagram. So maybe you want to take a look at those two things. If you go to our Video Line Express YouTube channel, it has all the little links right in the bottom corner. You see the Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Instagram is the one that I usually use. And now I'm going to be expanding on TikTok with original music. I see, So this is like kind of like a little preview. So with that being said, let me see. Now, movies, box office. We're still keeping an eye on Spidey over here. Only needs $25 million. I'd say Moonfall is going to be coming out. Jennifer Lopez movie is going to be coming out this month for February. Is it going to hurt box office right now? It's only $25 million away. If it has two big blockbuster movies, if you can beat those two pictures, I don't think they're going to be blockbuster. But I mean, Spider-Man last week it made $11 million. If it can make another $11 million against Moonfall, another $1 million against Jennifer Lopez, it'll break Avatar's record for the number 3 spot. It looks it might just do it. Make sure my mouse doesn't fall. I'm good. Got things running around me here. That's right. It's this close to beating Avatar. But if they decided to re-release Avatar in the theaters, for 3D or IMAX, or for some reason, it can still hold on to number 3 spot if they consider re-release. 20th Century Fox, owned by Disney, might do that. And the reason being because they did it in China. Avengers Endgame was like the biggest movie of all time worldwide. And what happened? Well, they released it in China and made another 100 million. Took over the number 1 spot of all time box office. So that could happen. But anyway, now for me, somebody was asking me, so it's still the box office. Well, what's a book? I just want to mention that. I mentioned this previously on a segment, but this show is specifically being done for Manhattan Neighborhood Network. So, this girl, this cutie pie, she's going to be a mommy. That look better? That look better? Yeah. I'm always reflection here. But as far as box office, now they're saying that Spider-Man is like one of the biggest pictures, number 6, the old time internationally. China's not releasing it for some reason. I guess maybe because it's pirated all over the place. And a lot of people in China have already seen it. And I think Sony missed a chance to release it over there when they had a chance. It needed $300 million to join the $2 billion club. There's 5 movies. There's the 2 Avengers, Star Wars, Titanic, and Avatar. Those are 5 movies that made over $2 billion. If they released it, it could have had a chance to join the top 5 club. Right now it's number 6. And the U.S. is knocking on Avatar's door for number 3 spot. Let's see what happens. I'm really curious about this. A moonful bombs at the box office, which looks that way. I might go see it at a new theater they opened up. Has anybody heard about Alamo Draft House theaters? They're like iPick. They have drinks, they have food, they have burgers and stuff like that. I went to see Coda, which is my favorite film of the year. A little Oscar buzz there. And we got invited by Apple. It was the only theater on the East Coast that it showed at Epic Theater, one night only, one showing only, and got free popcorn, candy, a liquor drink, which tasted awful. But it was a great movie experience, considering somebody was in the front row looking at his phone. You got treated to a great movie, and he's looking at his phone, not paying attention to the movie. Go ahead. If I was drinking at the theaters now, I don't know. I mean, people are stupid to begin with, okay? You get a bunch of idiots in the theaters looking at the phone, chatting, bullshitting, talking. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work out. But Moonfall is going to open up at Alamo Draft House. It's a brand new theater. I have to check my notes. And it's like only a couple blocks from the iPick Theater, which I'm only a couple blocks away. iPick Theater is located in the South Street Seaport. And this thing is located down in Wall Street, out of all places, downtown. As you know, the show's from New York City. So, but the Draft House, if you look at it on the internet, it's got a lot of posters on the walls, and it looks nice. The theater looks nice. So I might check it out there. But for me, streaming is number 1. Right now, I got streaming. I always had the streaming with Amazon, and they've been showing a lot of good pictures. I'm going to have a rundown on a separate show on those 4 that I got. But for now, Amazon, because of the sale that they had, and around, let me open this up here. I'll get back to the book in a second. I got my trusty iPad. This is another one. Denzel should get nominated and win. Not Will Smith. Sorry, another little Oscar nod. Okay. I got Apple TV, which is pretty cool, and that goes Coda, which I could download permanently from my library. A nice little thing. So I got Amazon, I got Apple TV, and thanks to the sales, they had a sale on Disney only because I had to get into the Beatles. Let me show that. Where's the Beatles? Where did I put that? Oh, right over here. Silly old me. Okay. Yeah, this does not get back. This got re-released in Couturier collection, brand new. I'm going to pick that up this week and do a review. The Beatles have been getting played in the theaters. The rooftop concert got played in the theaters after they got done with the run of Disney. Now it's going to come out on DVD. So I'm going to review the Couturier collection and the Get Back Blu-ray edition when it comes out, which will be another couple of weeks. Okay. This episode I'm going to dedicate it to Godzilla. 60 years. The Beatles. There's been almost 50 years. I think I got that right. And then, of course, we got James Bond. I'm glad Daniel Craig is over. Oh, that movie sucks. By the way, they've been reading the Variety magazine in Hollywood. They've been really promoting this. This is Casino Royale. And the reason I'm pointing this out here, I didn't pick up time to die because it's only 30 minutes. On the Blu-ray, 4K features is about being Bond by Daniel Craig. And that's available on YouTube for free. It's a 45-minute program. It's available free on YouTube, but that's the only special edition you get on 4K, minus the 30 minutes bonus features where you can see on YouTube. YouTube's got about 45 minutes of behind the scenes, and it's not on the Blu-ray. That's why I did not buy it. And also, they did with this year, Casino Royale came out with a lot of, very few features, should I say. Then they came out with the special edition of Casino Royale, which actually had like almost 2 hours worth of features on this too. They're going to do the same thing with No Time to Die. Buyer beware. How we know this? Because it's already been mentioned that Cary Fukunaga, sorry, pronounced the name wrong. He did a commentary for the movie for No Time to Die. It didn't show up. So they're going to double dip, especially because this is like the 60th-year anniversary of James Bond. They did a lot of promotional videos on Variety magazine and Hollywood Reporter, one of those two. They had the whole cast and crew, and the person who was hosting it said, well, congratulations, you're the biggest, longest franchise ever. Wrong. That title belongs to the big guy behind me, Godzilla. 65 years, this is 60 years. Somebody should get the thing right. But this was a pretty good year for Godzilla. We got the James Bond finally released after postponed for 2 years. What's going to happen to Amazon? Next show. Okay? Next show meaning it's going to be on YouTube. I have 5 specific shows that I'm going to do. Okay? The one's going to be related to the Beatles, one related to Bond, but it's going to happen on Amazon. I got some information for that, but I have to leave for the next show. I don't have the time right now. And of course, Godzilla. I'm going to have a big Godzilla special. Now, before I get to Godzilla, I told you about I got going back to the Beatles. Hulu had a special Paul McCartney presentation with Rick Rubin, the producer, and they went over a bunch of solo tracks and Beatle tracks for Paul McCartney special interview special. So I picked it up for 99 cents. Disney, I picked it for $4.99. I got Apple TV, and I got Amazon for a lot of years now. I'm going to go specifically another show on YouTube, and I'm going to explain why I love streaming. Now, as far as the box office goes, a lot of people don't realize the box office has been declining. Very few movies have made, maybe like per year, especially in the past 5 years, only 10 movies have broken the $100 million mark. Okay, and I just want to explain this. I showed this this last time. Let me just explain something one more time. Because I did a special segment for YouTube, but this is for MNN viewers. Page 112. The Indian film industry releases close to 2,000 films each year, almost double that of Hollywood. With estimates ranging from $1 to $2 billion in movie tickets, and then add revenue from other movies, and that counts about $300 to $500 million a year. The only other place that makes that much money is China. China is not depending on Hollywood movies no more. There was an article in Hollywood Reporter, and he didn't want his name mentioned. A top Hollywood producer said, China is out of our reach. They got 3 all-time biggest movies ever from China. One picture is like 500 million, the other one's 600, and the other one's 700. No, excuse me, 500, 700, and $900 million. 3 pictures of all-time blockbusters on the top 10 of all time. They come from China. China doesn't need U.S. movies, and Hollywood doesn't get that. They tried to penetrate India. They couldn't do it. That's why Eternals had that Indian dude. India, it didn't matter. India is its own self-contained industry. Because she was an Indian actress. We all know her. As a matter of fact, I was on a show, Quantico, but deleted. No names mentioned. The scene wasn't even filmed. Go figure. But I got paid for the day. Hey, what the hell. But that being said, that's why I love streaming. As far as movies, hey, I was in The Greatest Showman. I got deleted again. But you do see me this one scene right in the top corner when, and you see Hugh Jackman singing his song. And I'll be talking more about background acting work in another episode. It's going to be specific. I'm going to show you some photos of that. But the reason I wanted to show you is this has to go back to the library. Overdue. But anyway, I just want to mention that. So for me, there was an article in Hollywood Reporter, and it was actually a video, article with a video, and with Regina King, a gossip talk around the table with other actresses. And Regina King, listen, this is the way it goes. And I agree with this. This is why, because I'm also in the field. Right now I'm purgatory. I'm not a full-time union guy working background. I'm changing careers. That's why I haven't done anything with the show, because I have to decide what I'm going to do full-time with this or stick with MNN. But I don't plan to be a YouTuber. So this is like, I'm passing through. I'm like in purgatory right now. And it's the same thing with the industry. I got my ID to join the union, which is a big deal. But, I don't have the cash flow right now to join the union. It costs $3,000. But once I do that, I join the union, I'm a full-time background actor. Meaning, and I agree with Regina, it doesn't matter what platform. Everybody's, you got to go to cinema. You got to go to cinema. You got to go to cinema. You got to see the IMAX. We actors don't care. Okay? Regina said herself, we show up, we get paid, we do a thing in front of the camera, and it's up to the corporations which platform they're going to choose. It's going to be either the big screen or a streaming service. Actors need to be seen, like music. People say, "Oh, well, you should join Tidal or Specify or Pandora." A musician, and me being a musician and composer, I need to be heard. I don't care what platform, because trying to get on the radio is just Deadville. And most people don't listen, besides Howard Stern and maybe some podcasts. Radio is basically dead, okay? So I agree, I can say from the front lines, that in any platform counts. It doesn't matter, because a lot of other podcasts, you got to go to the cinema. My favorite theater is the AMC. Who gives a rat's ass? Big screen is a big screen, But streaming services are killing it because they got deeper pockets, and a lot of people don't realize that. The theaters are, I understand the predicament. They're right in the middle of things. The problem is that Hollywood decided to go for remakes, reboots. I got a list here. Let me see. Can I go through that list real quick? Yeah. Okay. Batman. They chose a story with a penguin and Batwoman. No, Catwoman. Excuse me, Catwoman. Batwoman's on CW, whatever the network it is. They already did that. Tim Burton did that. So you're spending 3 hours? I'm not looking forward to that. That's going to be another segment, okay? Sonic the Hedgehog, a sequel. Doctor Strange, another sequel. Bob Burgers, you're paying, like Simpsons, you're paying top dollar on a big screen for a cartoon show that you can see on Channel 5 or Fox Network. Top Gun, Jurassic Park, Love and Thunder, Minions, Spider-Verse, Hollywood Ends, Avatar, all the big blockbusters. I'm going to see most of these anyway. But, it's Hollywood's fault. Reboots, sequels, remakes, that's what they're showing. Okay? They got a lot of original stuff playing on Hulu. Where's my list here? Okay. Murders in the Building. Okay. Chucky. He's got his own series now. And that was a good one. That really worked. I like that. Especially when the bride of Chucky showed up. Jennifer Tilly. She's the best. They redid Lost in Space, but they made it more like a soap opera. And the robots kicking ass. That was pretty cool. Dexter. Okay. We got a shit ending again. We got us Dexter fans got screwed again. What a lousy ending. But there were some good moments into it. I'll be talking more about that. So besides that, there's a lot of films. Like Coda went to streaming. Okay. So my thing, I'm going more into it. Let me see what else is. Okay. Let me see what time it's how much I got. I'm doing this. Okay. 20 minutes. I got 5 minutes to talk. Okay. Anyway, so I wanted to get these things out of the way, basically. So sorry for a little bit of yakking. So I got 4 streaming services that I choose from. Would I go to the theaters? Yeah, I want to see the Alamo Drafthouse, located downtown. They're going to be showing Moonfall, back to the cinematic experience. Coda was the first movie we saw My musical partner, me and John, he got his tickets. We went to see Coda at the IPIC Theater by the Seaport, and it was the first movie we saw after a year because of the pandemic and stuff like that. So I haven't been to movies since. Luckily, because I work in the business, I get streamers, and sometimes we get the special showings for a small clientele. But anyway, I want to end the show with this here. The next show for sure is going to be on YouTube. So followers of Manhattan Neighborhood Network, okay? This show is going to be repeated for February, okay? We should do a new show. I don't know if it's going to be this platform, recorded especially for MNN, or we actually going to be in the studio. I just don't know right now. But the next show will be for Godzilla. You heard that Apple TV got hold of rights of Legendary, which includes also Skydance. Skydance was producing for Paramount. Apple TV was very smart. They said, we don't want Time Warner. Well, we don't want your guys' crap. You only distributor. Who's the guys who's making these movies? Skydance. For Paramount, same thing. Because a lot of people were wondering, Apple TV hasn't brought anything. The last big one was Amazon that brought MGM catalog, including James Bond. Okay, so what are Apple TV's going to do? They were smart. Who's helping you make these Godzilla movies? Legendary Pictures. Warner Brothers just distribute. Screw your Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers, what Discovery buy? They haven't signed an official contract for Time Warner buying out Discovery. I'm sorry, the other way, Discovery buying out Time Warner, making Warner Media. Some heads are going to roll. That's another show. But anyway, Apple TV said, okay, who makes Godzilla movies? Legendary, we got them. I'm going to have a special because I found out some little details that other people don't know. It works in the business, but I'm not going to do spoilers. I'm not going to do reveals, but then I'll be out of a job. Nobody will hire me. I'm not a squealer, I'm not a rat, as they say in Italian. Okay. But I will give you some information that's pretty much in general. Nobody has brought it up for some reason. But like Spider-Man. There's a certain end credit at the end of Spider-Man, and people will ask me, what is that about, Frank? And I will explain it. And next episode, which will probably be after the box office this coming weekend. But Skydance belonged to Paramount, and Apple TV bought Skydance. That means they got Top Gun, their own Transformers, their own G.I. Joe. So don't be surprised all that stuff goes to Apple TV. Apple TV is expanding. They're going after the guys that actually make the film, not distributors. Paramount, it's got Star Trek. They told them, listen, you can keep Star Trek. That's another episode, by the way. Anyway, I'm going to end it on this. Shout TV. Free. Shout TV. Whoops. I got a special box I saved for this year. Yes, Godzilla. Remember, this is the Couturian collection by Showa Films. Okay, let me just flip right through this over here. These are all the discs. Basically, there's all the first 15 movies, starting with the black and white Godzilla. And you got a bunch of other YouTubers that went through this. Okay, I finally got this about maybe a month or two ago, and I waited for the announcement about Apple TV. That was in the works for quite a while, but I kept my mouth shut. I said, maybe it's just a rumor. Let's see if it happens. It happens. I'll be getting more into that, okay? With all the goodies. You can see this whole collection on not Apple TV, not yet. No. Shout TV. ShoutTV.com. Just type in Godzilla, and you see all these films are playing right now, exactly from this collection. But it has one plus. I'll pick it up. I don't have it with me. I knew I was missing something. Damn it. War of the Gargantuas. Not part of the collection, but it is part of the collection on Shout TV. You can get it on the internet. You can watch it on your phone, your laptop, whatever you want to watch it. Okay? All these 15 films are being shown exactly the way they were produced over here. They took the Blu-rays and they just shoved it on their channel. But you got one plus. War of the Gargantuas. Why? It's because the original DVD release was so muddy. It was so dark. They cleaned it up. They remastered it. And I think it looked like a 4K presentation. the DVD, if you want to look for it on eBay, it's going to cost you like $50, $75, $100 depending on the condition. Not worth it. Shout TV has got that edition, all brand new, 4K remastered, nice and bright, free. Yes. So don't buy the physical release. Hopefully, it will get around to a special Blu-ray release. It could wind up on Apple TV, because Apple TV is owning all those rights, believe it or not. But right now, Shout TV has that information. Okay, so go enjoy the weekend. Enjoy your Godzilla movies on shouttv.com. I'm non-profit. I don't make any money. I got no sponsors. I got no Patreon. I got none of that. The music, well, that's going to be another thing. But anyway, more on that next time. Okay, let me see, what time is it? I ran out of time. Okay, everybody, this is for my Hat the Neighborhood Network, but it will be repeated on YouTube, and then I'm going to have my Spider-Man special, my James Bond special, and the big one, Godzilla, and a bunch of other little specials, which I didn't get a chance to talk about Boba Fett. The rumor is old school shows up. As a matter of fact, his picture is IMDb. Type in the Book of Boba Fett on Internet Movie Database, imdb.com, and you'll see somebody's face there from old school. He's listed. I don't want to spoil it for you. There's only 2 more shows left. We'll see if he meets. Actually, episode 5 was the best episode, because not only Jawa wanted to get the freak on with the garage girl there, garage mechanic, but there was no Boba Fett, Mandalorian, and he wants to find his little Grogu, his little kid there. Are they going to show up this episode? Episode number 6. When this show comes on Saturday, 6 has already been played, and then we have number 7. I will have a specific rundown, a special little show on YouTube talking about the Book of Mandalorian and Peacemaker. I didn't get a chance to do Peacemaker, but next episode. Okay, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe. I need those hits. I got to get these numbers up. Okay, if I don't, this will be the last year for Video Express when I go full time for background acting. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Be safe, and I'll see you in the next show. Thanks, everybody.